Hi Sagittarius, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, and I'm here to do your mid-month Cartomancy reading. I am using the regular playing cards. That's what Cartomancy is. And this is the old way of reading. This is how it all began, is with playing cards. I'm also using the DruidCraft Tarot to, look more into it. So, Saggy, I imagine there is big change going on in your life right now. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Isn't that funny, eh? 5 of diamonds jumped out. Along with these, I'll look at these too, but 5 of diamonds. So this is change. And this is change in probably a financial situation. It's a gain, so it's a plus. And so that you could be more abundant financially in the next little while. Oh my goodness. Wow, 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 wow. So let's have a look at what you got here. 2 doubles. 4 of clubs, 5 of hearts, king of hearts, 5 of spades, 9 of hearts, 9 of diamonds. With this 5 of diamonds, man. So I'm going to tell you here, there could be something. It looks to me like there could be someone new has entered your life. Somehow your life has changed in the love realm, okay? And this means this could be a blue-eyed man, the king of hearts, or it could be the heart's desire, like someone you've got that, you're attracted to or want to get closer to. But the 4 of clubs is saying you have doubts. You might have doubts about this person, or what they're saying about themselves, or somehow you have doubts. Okay, I'm just going to pause this because someone's going by. You might be feeling like this is too good to be true. This is, but it's another gain card in love this time. Getting friendly, getting romantic, dating. Your feelings are growing here, okay, changing, right? But there's somehow some doubt because, I don't know, maybe you haven't had that much good luck in love, before, but it's kind of like that. But there's definitely something growing here in the feeling realm. Now, then there's the 5 of spades, the 9 of hearts, and the 9 of diamonds. This is a lost card. This is troubles, challenges, something to overcome in a way, but overcome it you will with flying colors. The 9 of hearts and the 9 of diamonds. You could be going on a trip, like over water, like a vacation or something. You there's this 5 is much like the 5 of cups in the tarot, where there could be sadness, or not feeling like things are going your way. It's almost a step backwards, or a change you didn't expect, a challenge, something like that. But sometimes we get challenges for a reason. And there's something that needs to change with us, or how we behave or how we interpret something or whatever. But like I said, this, you know, you're going to come out of this with flying colors, both of these nines. This is ambition. Again, it's financially, you know, things are coming together financially for you. And the Nine of Hearts, you know, like this is you, or this is love in the middle, and this is you, and that's the other person. This is stability in the middle, and this is you, and that's the other person. This could, in another situation, it can be just be you, but yeah, these things are growing, and you could be, sometimes this is traveling close to water, over water, something like that. I'm going to tell you right now, these cards that dropped out, I'm going to say 5 days, 5 weeks, okay, is what I'm thinking. Perhaps even 15 days. 15, all right? Because there's 3 5s here. And it's funny, I just said, I have a feeling you're going through lots of change. That is great. So I'm leaving these cards out. Should I? Nope. I'm going to leave the 5 of diamonds out. I'm going to throw these ones back in. I'm going to give them another couple shuffles. They're ready. They want to go. Oh my goodness, look at that. 2 of hearts, 10 of clubs. You're moving in with somebody. This might be some sort of surprise to you, you know. But this is, you know, the 2 of hearts is passionate meeting. A love meeting to a date. And the 10 of clubs is moving and, you know, stability. It's working together in the long haul, the long run. All right, so let's cut these babies. They wanna talk to you. You can hear some people in the background way up the hill. Pay no attention. Listen to me. Okay, let's pull these cards down. So, I don't know, for those who are new, I lay down 7 piles. And I go around 3 times so that there's 3 cards in each pile. And I lay them out face down and right side up. There. Okay, let's put those right at the top here. So this is your present energy here. Wow. There's that 9 of diamonds again. With the 6 of diamonds, I told you, you're traveling, you're going on a trip, and the 6 of hearts. It's romantic. It's it steps in love. Like this is growing emotionally in the relationship. Both people are feeling the same way. Like, you know, it's reciprocal. You know what I mean? And I think you're going on a trip. Yeah, some sort of romantic holiday. Could be near water or over water. Okay. Now, hold on a second. I'm going to do it differently this time. Let's see, because I want to not go back and forth, okay? So let's stick with the here and the now moment. So, steps in love, steps in your security, and, you know, income. But I think this is more about this, this trip, this... it does, okay, so for some of you, maybe it's not romantic. Maybe it's just something for your pure joy, you know, for you. You know, it's not for anyone else. It's not what they want to do. This is for you, for your joy. Okay? But I think for a lot of you, this is romantic. All right? So, tell Sagittarius for the present moment about this romantic trip? You know, what do they need to know about this person, perhaps? What do they... Wow, what an odd combination. Look at that. The Ace of Wands with the Tower. Now, the Tower is you know, has a big reputation as, you know, the thunder that comes down and upsets your life. But I think in this situation, it's a shock because it's a golden opportunity. And I don't mean golden necessarily as just financial, because it could be. But it's something that has so much potential for growth, you know, and it's going to free you from some sort of confines that you're in, you know, whether it's a relationship, a living situation, a job. It's going to release you from that, and you're going to be happy about it. Now, this could be, you know, something to do with this love situation, this romantic situation, the security, growth in your security and ambition. But it also could be just here on its own merit about something that is going to come in and change your life. This is going to be such a surprise for you. But I think you may have to move to take the opportunity. You may have to move and change your plan, change where you're living, change something big. You know, you have to leave something behind and go there, kind of thing. Whoops. So, wow, that's really cool. Anyhow, coming in to your life, you have the Nine of Clubs, the Seven of Diamonds, and the Seven of Clubs. The Nine of Clubs is the job site. And there's something perhaps that you didn't expect that's going to worry you. It could be financially. Or, you know, it could be something you were hoping, like something you're working on. Sometimes I don't think in this situation you have to worry as much. You may be worrying more than is warranted. Okay, you could be a bit of a worry wart about work, about money, but I don't think you need to, because things are going to work out. I think they kind of always do for you, Sagittarius. You know, you fret when your plan isn't going smoothly, or, you know, something like that. So right away you could be thinking worst case scenario, but I don't think this is a real concern, something you have to be really concerned about. Okay, let's get some more information from the DruidCraft. So tell me about what's going on here at the job site. I feel like there's ups and there's downs. There's things you like about it and things you don't like about it, whatever you're doing right now. Oh, look at that. She was just flying. And it's a he, the Lord. So it's the Lord. This is the boss. He could be the landlord. It could be your dad. But it's really looking like it's the boss here. There could be... There could be someone in particular you would really like to work for or work with, okay? However, you don't want it to ruin your friendship, your romantic relationship, your, you know, something. So there's pluses and minuses for you. I think you want to step, but you're like, and so this person actually might even offer you a job that could be a wish come true, dream come true. But there's some sort of worry or concern here. Said you're doing that a lot. You're worrying a lot. Some of it unnecessarily. Very interesting. Okay, crowning you, you have the Queen of Diamonds, the Four of Clubs, and the Jack of Diamonds. So that Four of Clubs is a repeat. Remember, it fell out in those original ones, and that's the delay, the doubt, some sort of doubt. The Queen of Diamonds is usually a green or gray-eyed woman, but she also could be an older woman with gray hair or white hair or like a platinum color perhaps. She's mature usually. She gives good advice. She's good at counseling kind of thing. She could be involved in finance, a real estate agent, something like that. And the Jack of Diamonds is kind of like the postman. I see the Jack of Diamonds like the postman. This is a message coming in that could cause some delay, or there's some sort of pause with you and this person, perhaps, pause in the friendship, perhaps. There could be a delay in work too somehow. From this older lady or a green-eyed woman. Let's find out from the DruidCraft. This person could be causing, or she could have the doubt. She could be communicating that there's some doubt. There could be some disappointment. It could be not working out exactly the way she thought. This also could be you, Sagittarius. That could be your energy. Again, you don't have the green eyes or whatever, but you might be carrying this energy where you're mature. You're a mature person, and there's some sort of stability you could be working on, and there could be some doubt or delay, or kind of at a crossroads, right? And so it's like, which way do I go? Decisions. So, Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is ready to go. I think he said, yes, I will do it. I will take it. I will, but there's some sort of apprehension, like in this Four of Clubs. The apprehension at the crossroads. Which way do I go? Unsure. But wanting to be careful, wanting to be practical, sensible. The Knight of Pentacles is very grounded. He moves slow because he's careful. He doesn't want to make rash moves. He doesn't want to wants to feel safe, really. Wants to feel safe. Okay? So this is your actual work pile, or what you're trying to achieve, all right? Oh. Seven of Hearts, Five of Hearts, Three of Hearts. Well, either you're falling in love at work, or there's someone who's caught your attention and you theirs, okay? I think they are interested in you and only you. You're getting a lot of attention, a lot of focus. Again, the Five of Hearts is showing up. So that's something growing here. Something's changing in the feeling department. This person could be jealous. I'm just going to say that. There could be jealous person, you know, really like that into you. I don't think it's a dangerous kind of jealousy, you know, they just could be that in love. You could be jealous too, I don't know. But I think that when it starts to grow, that jealousy fades away because you feel good in the relationship, you feel loved, you don't feel that, you know, any of that yucky stuff. This is really, really nice. So tell me for Sag. I barely have to move these cards. Queen of Pentacles. There's Earth energy again. Carmela. Ooh, and Strength. Well, okay. So this could be a couple of situations. Because this could be a romantic situation. Like I said, it's your usually your work pile and your achievements, but here it is. It's about feelings and some sort of jealousy. So this is either a romantic situation, in a friendship, a family relationship, something like that, okay? And it could have to do with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And, you know, you're required to use strength. You're trying to keep the beast in, you know, where you're trying to use the gentle side of yourself, the reasoning side, the graceful side, and not let the anger and, you know, that it's about containing those toxic behaviors, that sort of thing. And it takes a lot of strength to contain that, you know, especially if you're raised in it or something. So, and it, you know, it also could be you trying to ground yourself. You also could have a big announcement to make. She's beating the drum. She's letting everyone around know, you know, everyone hears that drum. And so she also is letting people know she's here. I'm here and I'm here to stay, kind of thing. So, okay. Oh, also, I wanted to say, I like that she has this double spiral. That's about expansion. And I think this is more about the two sides of ourself. You know, sometimes the beast is needed. We need to protect ourselves and have boundaries and all kinds of things like that. So there's, you know, a time and a place kind of thing, you know. It's not always the right time at every place. So this is your exterior influences, and this is how others are seeing you or influencing you. Five of Clubs, King of Hearts, Jack of Spades. So I have some bad news for you, Sagittarius. This King of Hearts could be trouble. There could be a problem. This Jack of Spades says there's trouble. There's some sort of bad news. There's, you know, this guy, girl, whoever it is. Shh! Carmela! Hey! I'm doing a video. They don't have good intentions. They're up to something. Also, the other interpretation, because I just wanted to warn some of you if this is the case, because there is something changing, growing with this person, okay? is this also could represent a child, very dark-eyed child, like dark brown or black eyes. This person could be trouble, or could not see, doesn't see you as, something good for their dad or their mom, or something like that. But I don't know. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Because the Jack of Spades is a warning. It's telling you to watch, pay attention, watch out here. Because I'm not saying this person is all bad or anything like that, or they're really toxic. I'm just saying there's some sort of trouble around them, whether it's with their kid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Very interesting. This also could be for you, Sagittarius. Wow, what a mitt full of cards here. Oh, okay, I'm going to look at these in just a sec. I will give these to you, though. All right. Justice, see? Someone's getting into trouble. This is with the law, Could be getting caught stealing, or, things that kids get up to, right? So there could be some sort of problem that way. Could end up costing you money. Just saying. Also, this is about generosity, okay? This is about being the recipient of generosity, or wanting to give, wanting to share the wealth kind of thing. We have another pentacle here. Another pentacle. So now we have the princess, the prince, and the queen. Okay? They're very highly represented here. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of healing, a lot of room for stability and being grounded. These two women have their feet on the ground. The prince doesn't, because he's on the move. But these two women have their bare feet right on the ground. It's about being grounded. So, and there could be some money coming to you from a legacy of some sort, perhaps, because like I said, we're seeing all these pentacles. Pentacles sometimes represent family as well, because it's about tradition and stuff like that. So there could be some money coming to you, not tons, like not $1 billion, but something through a legacy. You could win at court and be rewarded. And this gives you a little bit of money to do something, just a little bit, to perhaps make a new start. So you could be making a new start here somehow. Okay, perhaps with this King of Hearts, this blue-eyed man or person you're interested in. Okay, because I feel one side could have all the money and one side doesn't have so much. All right. Oh, okay, so this is your foundation. 9 of spades, 5 of spades, 8 of spades. So you can breathe a sigh of relief because this has already happened, okay? This is the past. So, lots of challenges, lots of misery and sadness and loss and arguments, confrontations, disagreements, not very good feelings. This is, obstacles and challenges, and it could be with communication. Could be. All right. Oh, jeepers. I forgot to look at those other cards. Okay, well, let me finish this thought. Actually, let me finish these two, and then I'll go and look at these, okay? I'm on this track now, so I better just stay on it. I forgot to. Okay, so tell me, like, this is gone, you know, whatever it was, I think it's in the past, it's happened already. Could have something to do with this up here, the jealousy and the strength. But it's working out, right? It's working out over in that pile. Funny, it's your work pile. You're working it out. So tell for Sagittarius, what's in the foundation here with all this challenges and losses and everything? Is there anything? That is way too many cards. Oh, it's just 3. It's just 3. I'm going to pause it because people coming up the hill, okay? Okay. So you got the 9 of Cups with the 2 of Swords and the Farlet, which is Temperance. This is really beautiful. This says that, you know, first of all, you're going to be successful. A lot of things that you do and have done, you have been able to achieve on your own, you know, by your own merits, okay? This also says there's something that is has begun, because we're in the 2. It's already begun. That is going to bring you great happiness. It's going to require you to give up perhaps. For one thing, you're going to need to face the truth and decide if you can live with it or not. All right? This truth might be about yourself or the other person. And a requirement for more balance, you know, perhaps more truth. You need to see more. You're not being shown very much. And it's like, well, I don't know if I'm ready to make a decision based on what I see thus far. I need to know more. Parts of you just need to trust, you know, trust. And it's about patience as well. And you know, it's kind of cool because there's 2 sides, and Temperance is very much about 2 sides, right? I think either path you take, you'll be fine. But I think you're having a difficult time right now, only because you can't see as much as you want to. You want to be up here, you want to have the whole view, you want to feel you know, it reminds me of the alchemist, eh? In the alchemist, he travels the world searching for who he is and what his life should be, and he ends up right back where he started, and he realized this is what makes him happy. His family, his community, and love was right there waiting for him. And you know, it's that kind of thing. And sometimes I don't think you have to worry so much about what's at the end of the path. I kind of feel it's like enjoy the walk. I don't know, it sounds really philosophical, but yeah. So anyway, you're gonna work it out, because this is working it out. This is gaining, you know, gaining where you're lacking, and figuring this out, and I think getting past it in your head. You're gonna get past it in your head. That's what I think. I think a mosquito just bit me. No, Carmela, go lay down. All right, one more pile. Oh, jeez, this is so nice, Sag. 9 of Hearts, 3 of Spades, 8 of Hearts. So I'm gonna tell you about Three of Spades first. The Three of Spades is an obstacle, okay? An obstacle. But I'm gonna tell you, in the middle of these two hearts, it's not gonna be a big obstacle. This is something you're gonna be able to get around by talking about your feelings, talking, and gently, this is gently talking, and talking could be an obstacle for you in this particular situation, but I think you're going to be surprised at how well it turns out. There's something that is emotionally fulfilling for you coming. This is the second time you have the Nine of Hearts, and you also have the Nine of Cups. So that's 3 times. 3 times a lady. Oops. 3 times a lady. All right, let's see what we got here. Carmela, go lay down. You just have to wait. I'm busy. So tell me for Saggy. What is this surprise? This could be, like, this is usually a surprise. You don't expect it. Perhaps something that was an obstacle is going to help make things better. Sometimes these things are a catalyst for us. 5 of Pentacles. So this is about something where you felt left out, or they did. Someone felt left out. Someone felt unappreciated, undervalued. You've been busy gaining all this value, working on your achievements, reputation, whatever. Just a sec. Sorry about all the interruptions. So, yeah, you value yourself, and that could have something to do with this, okay? This dog is out chasing the hare, or someone is out chasing. That could be it. Doesn't have to be, but it's a feeling of feeling left out and undervalued. All right, but this is going to change. It's not going to be an obstacle for very long. Someone wants to talk about the obstacle, and it's really it's actually a good thing it happened, I think, or is going to happen. All right, so now before we go, let's take a look at these cards that dropped out. Okay, let's see them all here. All right. Well, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is new love. This is being open. The energy is open. Oh, for God's sakes, dog. Come here. Come on. Come here. Get up. Drive me nuts until she's able to sit up here. Okay, so Ace of Cups. New love, new relationship, new beginning emotionally. Princess of Swords. So this is definitely communication. There's emotions, but there's also spirituality in this communication. Also, it could be very truthful, okay? Very truthful. It's also very new. See all the blooming flowers. It's spring. It's new, and it goes very well with this Ace of Cups. So it could be just new communication, just learning. It's very new. It's getting y'all something. 2 of Cups. So this Eight of Cups is very quickly going to the 2 after lots of talking, and could be getting to know each other, could be learning about each other, asking questions, a lot of inquisitiveness here, and then this is getting together. This is seeing eye to eye on the same level, feeling the same way. You could be kind of different from each other. You know, one could be more grounded, one's more sensitive, that sort of thing. But there's also something tormenting you here. These could be wounds of the past, I'm going to tell you, because they're up here on the wall, okay? They could be wounds of the past, creating fears, creating worries that may not be there, because this Nine of Swords, this is in your mind. This is how you're thinking. This is what's going through your head. And you, I don't think it's the energy that's actually around you. You know, you are, you're, what was that word I used before? Like, see how she's in a whole blanket of her emotions. And it's about passion. Could be about passion, right? But I think of the past. So they could be fears, anxiety about, you know, how it worked before. Is this going to happen again? That kind of thing. But I'm going to tell you, this guy, this girl, this person that is interested in you is going to make an offer. This is an offer. They want you. They're coming to get you. They want to sweep you off your feet and whisk you away and soothe those fears. They want to soothe those fears. You have no reason to think this, because they're coming. They're coming, okay? They could want to learn first. Perhaps they want to learn, you know, they need information, they need to know, perhaps. This also could be them in their head with real old wounds here, and that's why they have a lot of questions, you know. So, you know, it can go either way. Take it how it resonates for you, but darn cards, that Three of Spades just fell on the ground. So, like I said, this, you know, perhaps even both of you have these old wounds. So you're both thinking these things. Oh, geez, is she as good as she sounds, or is he as, you know, great and romantic? This is very romantic, I'm going to tell you. Very romantic, and it's going to be very quick, you know. Because it very quickly moves into the Two of Cups. All right. So, Sachi, you're going to have to let me know. You know how I am. I want to know. And comment below, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing, Sachi. So, I'm starting to turn on the ads for some of the astrological signs. Those signs didn't send any money toward the ad-free campaign, which is totally okay. So I'm going to turn the ads back on for those. It was a trial period, right? So, but I want to let you know the Saggy is never going to have ads. Never. You guys like just supported me so much during your birthday time, and trickles in through the year too. And I just want to tell you and show you how much I appreciate that. So you might notice if you're cross-watching, you know, that ads are coming up on some of the other ones, and I just wanted you to know why. And I apologize to any cross-watchers on the Saggy, but Saggy gave me outstanding support, and at a time that I really needed it too. I was struggling at that time. So thank you so much. I love you so much. Bye, my loves.